Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We are approaching our end game stuff, but I think we're probably still one more video off of it. Today we have breached the Shrouded gates. We've taken care of Bone Daddy in the northeast. That was the last big sort of thing that we did. We managed to wipe him out. He still has his leftover free state down here of Priovac, so we are going to take that out. But right now all of our armies are actually in breached gates trying to take out roaming armies and infestations and everything else. We have 3 gates to take over, so we're gonna nab up all of those and continue. And actually, I'm just thinking all of those count as wonders, so perhaps I should pick up Wonder Reavers. Let's do that. It's 100 knowledge, gets us some extra knowledge back. 100 knowledge, 100 Imperium. It is turn 90. We ended on an end turn. Let's begin on an end turn. Everything is purple because one of the computer players has the Age of Death from the Vision of Ruin. And they are not our friend. They are this bird, Demon the Lawless. I mean, it's a very fitting name for that character, but we are friends with Karen the Unbound to our south, who has taken out King K. Rule and conquered a whole bunch of territory. But our goal is to come on up here, start clearing some of this. Let's explore this breached Arcanium. Stripped of most of its value, its knowledge stolen, its resources plundered. Several figures stand over guard on the entrance, and among them a living fog. Healed scars and bruises cover the bodies of the Guardians, who seem to have only just recovered from a recent defeat, perhaps at the hands of those who looted this place. They rise before you, determined to protect the Arcanium. Well, there is not very many of them, and it is not a hard fight, so I'm just going to let that happen. Do I want Phantasm Warriors? Chosen Destroyers. Are you guys Chosen Destroyers? No, you are Humanoid Carabineers, not Guardian Owls. I don't think I want that. We're a bit shy on mana, so that gets us the breached Arcanium. And then hopefully we can just take this Mistwalker camp and get rid of these dweebs. Looks pretty clear, he says. Yeah, excellent. Boots of the Astral Traveler. Pass through slippery defense and resistance. Ooh, I like that. They would go really well on you. Chuckles. And I tell you what, there is a Rainbow Clover there. I'm going to spend a little bit just to pick up this breached Arcanium. Can we just take this? I feel like we could just maybe take this. We could go evil, or I could lose some mana for half a turn of knowledge. I don't think that's worth it. Then again, there are 2 Reavers and a living fog here. Oh, an immolated soul. This is a new unit. They just added these in, and they look great. In fact, they're fiends. Is there any way to get these guys? I would love immolated souls. They would fit our build really well. Tier 3 magic fighters as well. Okay, I didn't lose anybody, so we're good. Reapers have a Finger of Death, so I was like, well, this could go. Who knows? Tier 2 staff. All right, everybody else just vibe. This guy is picking up an army down here. We're picking up the start of an army down here. You have a Painbringer, you have a cannon. Let's get you an Overseer. And I don't know, man, maybe a Dragoon. These guys have to go for this small monster den. And also this breached Arcanium. I'm going to let them heal a moment. Recovering. Something tells me that there are hidden creatures in here, probably phase beasts. No, you know what? Let's just take it. Otherwise, they're going to recover. But I guess we got to fight it. When you win with a secret spell, you can pick it as an ascension trait and get the transformation spell in the next turn. Yeah, yeah. It is a nice thing. It is a good way to be like, oh, okay, these are rare. These are rare and I want to keep them, so. You had an Age of Death happening in one of your games as well? It's a bit of a shocker. These guys are all magic fighters. You are a ranger. Assuming you can't hit anybody, I think we'll put you right there. Don't know how this is gonna go. Doesn't feel like it's gonna go great. Triple weekend. Wow, that Temptress makes quite a noise. I mean, at least we have spears on the front. Hi-yo. Great question who you want to shoot. I guess you have Kiss of Seduction, 90% or 48%. That would be really effective if you got that to work. That's awesome. So they have Thrilling Domination. They are berserked. I can get a tier 4 White Wolf at the end of this fight. That actually just makes my job so much easier. I'm going to say that Spirit Wolf is probably my next biggest threat. So I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you do that. I should have done that first because that removes the counter attack. I'll do AoE there. Condemn, weaken, and a bunch of other shenanigans. Now, my back row is going to get in trouble. You know what else would have been really smart? Casting that. No, we live and learn. We get a little extra life leech. Oh, he missed. Oh, that was convenient. I was like, why is he attacking his own troop? Wow, taking this tier 4 unit is so useful. We'll shoot the two of them with the mage lock. Unfortunately, you get to be in a bit of a tricky spot now. None of you are immobilized by any chance. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to hit that. Now, I could kill you. Guaranteed. Ooh, that's pretty close to guaranteed. Okay. Hard to deal with that Inferno puppy right now. I mean, it's going to bleed out. It's going to die in a lot of different ways. The other thing is I could Infernal Jaws it. Why not? And then we'll just take the weakening miasma there. You go for her. You're also going for her. The computer loves going after those temptresses. Puppy dog, you get a kill. Slip away, slip away, slip away. The enemy is fleeing. Yes, I will claim victory. Because we heal when units rout. Right? That's a perk we have. White Wolf. Also Inferno Puppy. I'll skip the Thrall. That doesn't really feel like us. +1 vision range, defense, and a Ring of Escape with Slip Away. I like all of these. You have Pass Through and Slippery. Let's give you Slip Away. Gross. Disgusting, in fact. Vision range and +1 defense. Why not, dude? You're my main tank, Chuckles. Let's give it to you. So you come back in here. You come back in here. We'll give these guys the moments to heal, and then they can probably go for that Breach Tarcanium. Jenkin, good morning. Hello. Can we give one of our heroes cat ears for the Nya sounds? We're gonna do a cat campaign. It might be the next campaign. It has been demanded. I guess let's grab that Apex Tower. I am bleeding mana again. Not a good. You need a conduit to be able to build monoliths. We have a bunch of conduit buildings here. Doom Depth Trench in particular is really good. I wish war trophies make mana. Yeah, you can make all sorts of stuff here for basically free. All right, let's see where I can get a Doom Depth Trench down. This is an industrious city. You know what? I don't think you need that farm. 18 mana, 16 knowledge. I'm gonna build it there. Nom Nom has leveled up. You were gonna get endurance training because you have all these undead, and I want them to have more HP. You've ended a friendship. Can I get a full alliance with you yet? No. 9 turns. Silver Chunk, Hasteberry, Rainbow Cloves. Let's trade for those Rainbow Cloves. Even though I think I'm about to get those. No, I don't think I am. The reason for that is that gives me Imperial Essence, which is 15 Imperium a turn, which is beaucoup. Okay. Stake hello. They don't route, you catch them, so I don't think you heal. I think they still count as routed, right? Did we even get that ability? You know what? I don't think we have. Did we? What was that skill under? Was it from a building? Oh, yeah, here we go. Feeding on Fear. Units heal 10 HP for every enemy unit that routed during combat. Gain exhaustion immunity. We did say we were going to take the mythic points. Lawless Land is also pretty dang good. Am I just saving up Imperium for some reason? I don't see any reason I super would be.
Hello.
Hello. Doc, 36. Welcome to the 3-year club. Come on in. enjoy your new fancy shirt. AI simping for those temptresses. Look, I'm going to pick up Exhausted Immunity, even though I don't have Force March. When Force March is active, units gain 100% of their move point, but lose 30% of their current HP. Also become exhausted for 2 turns. Cost 10 mana per unit in the army. But they don't become exhausted if I do Force March now. Now, whether or not I do want that is entirely up for debate. Oh, there is another wild army here. So I guess let's kill them. Fantastico. Now I can also repair that conduit. And then you guys can come out here. Excellent. You homies are going to go for that Breached Arcanium. But you know what? You need to heal another turn. So I'm just going to let you be. You're a defender. You're a Painbringer. You're working on a Dragoon. What else might you want in this here city? Draft. So House of Passion. Boost off nearby farms. Blood Altar also boosts off of farms. That's a farm. I'll put it there. And it instantly builds. Okay. I don't know, man. The mint? The war trophies? Let's go with the war trophies. I have a lot of stuff right now. Oh, nice. We picked up the Lens of Anguish, which I absolutely want to build in the capital. So I'm just going to queue that bad boy. You made stone walls in the north. You have a teleporter there. I'm just going to give you war trophies at the moment because I can't decide what to give you. You made a granary and also got more space. So much going on. You're meant to be building a Merchant's Guild. Didn't we destroy the guild here? Boy, I am certain I had done that. I don't know what happened. I guess you can build a tier 4 town. And let's think. You have an obelisk here that needs to be cleared. Gold veins. Currently, you're a nautical governor, which doesn't make any sense, but... There's another obelisk down here. Why don't we take that one? Oh, nice. And a demi-giant ruin. Okay, so we have good stuff to get rid of down there. You're going to build a monolith. Get us some more mana. Call to war. This is not a defensive pact. They want me to go to war against King K. Rule. I will get 20 Imperium because I have a major war justification here. Ooh, a King K. Rule. Oh, yeah, he's here. Yeah, I'll take this, man. Why not? For one, every war we're in gives us an extra 50 mana, 50 gold. And B, I don't really think he can reach us or harm us in any way. I am desperate for some binding essence, I gotta tell you. Also, apparently I'm not researching anything. We have Agonize and we have Havoc Magic. That we for sure want. Enemy units in a 1 hex radius sustain 40 frost. 90% chance of gaining 3 stacks of torment. Damn, that's really good. I'm gonna take that. Okay. Yeah, the exhausted immunity for double move points, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, there's the Swift Merger's trait, which makes it that I think it doesn't cost gold and it doesn't cost mana to use Force March. The only downside was that you became exhausted. And now with that ability, Swift Merchers is actually just like you have double move points. Which feels kind of nuts, though. We have a race transformation for Painbound. Let's see what this looks like. That overwrites our demonic runes. I don't think that looks as cool. No. Just kind of gives us gray skin. I think the flesh-carved runes look much cooler. But now we gain morale and status effects whenever we're attacked. Another call to war. I love that. What do you need? Dragoon, Overseer, Cannon. So 2 back lines, 2 front lines, and a mid line. But you're also kind of a midline. Because you have this insane crossbow for some reason. Because it's been the best item I could give you. Maybe I just give you another midline. I give you a Temptress. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Why not? This is a recruiting governor, so forests are what I really want, though there is an iron deposit over here, and I want that too. You also currently have no... You have 1 gold mine. How many quarries do you have? Yeah, you have quite a few quarries. That blood altar scales off of farms, so I'm actually going to put a farm here. Oh, and another obelisk. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. I am being attacked up here, so why don't we teleport? This tier 4 White Wolf would be smart to put in this army. Tyrant Guard, Overseer, Skeleton Mage. You are a Ranger. So we have ranged, mid, ranged. I'm going to swap out the Skeleton Mage then for the White Wolf. Brings him up to 1600. This is already cleared. Oh. Oh, okay. So I just need to absorb this then. Dimter. Sure. Breached Arcanium. Oh, yeah. And if we get a bunch of mana, we can start repairing these Arcaniums so that they generate an extra 10 knowledge apiece and give us casting points. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport you up to join that army. You have even more stuff to get. Okay. I don't know what to give this town. It's really a weird town. I think let's just give it that Forester for now. This is not a defensive war, so I am going to probably decline it. I have a training camp here. 15 max HP and governor training. I have a recruiting governor who is really close to getting tier 4. I don't know that I need to have you swap out. That's hindering Blizzard. This is a construct destroyer. I think I'm going to swap this guy for the staff. You're on a puppy. You're on a wyvern. You're on a puppy. You're a nautical governor, so I don't really care about you. The industrious governor gets bonuses for pillaging provinces, which is not something I've been doing. And Gobla gets bonuses for fighting alongside the ruler. That one's pretty easy to level up. I should probably just cast this on myself. Each population gets 2 knowledge and a bunch of bonuses. I also have a mount vendor up here. Let's do governance training. Let's also do intensive training. Who's got how much hit points? You have 94, you have 119, you have 110, you have 90, and you have 87. You're meant to be a defender. I feel like you're gonna get HP. I kind of just want to give this HP to Chuckles, so that's what I'm gonna do. I could make that defender a Spellblade, and then suddenly that crossbow makes more sense. 600 gold per turn. Yeah, we're making good money right now. Mac, good morning. Mundo, good morning. You know what? I think let's do this. Because right now, Gorgoon does not make sense. Alright, so you get a level of renown and a level up. I love that I got you a level up as if there was anything I really wanted on you. We're going to grab reclaiming attacks. And Gorgoon, you have to completely be rebuilt. So we're going to give you Searing Chaos Empowerment. You do have critical hit chance stuff, so I think that critical hit is good. Let's get you Fire Revoker. There's no question about that. So, 1 defense and resistance against non-flanking attacks or melee attacks with sundered resistance. Increase for single shot attacks. I'm going to give you Frontline Fighter. And then I'm going to give you Keen Edge with Critical Skirmisher. Fire Revocation is a 1-point cast. And it chains? No, it's 1 hex. Okay, so I'm going to give you Devastating Evocation. So now he has like a 1 hex explosion. He has a single shot. And he's got his melee strike. I don't know that I want those other ones yet. Grim Executioner. And then probably Critical Second Wind. I think that's the way to build you right now. So you have 40% crit chance on your melee strike, 50% on your crossbow. That's really good. Because you can also stack fortune up to 100%, that means. Even fire revocation is 30%. Alright. So now he makes sense. Now Gorgoon actually has a purpose. Black Sun, hello. We're doing very well today, dude. Ramping up our demons. Rivaled by you. I probably want to rival him too, but baby steps here. Do we have any spells we want to cast? Great question. Yes. Minor race transformations don't have upkeep, so I can cast these on the Oz Custodes. I also need to bind Ancient Wonders. Also don't know that we've cast Tormenting Imbuement. Have we? No, we haven't. There's a lot of things that need to be cast, I tells you. Alright, I'm gonna go Demonic Hunger first. Can't believe this. This is one of the rare times I'm actually using more than one race in a campaign. Delver of Secrets. Chairman of the Lemur Council comes before you with an ornate book in his hands. He says, "This is the legacy of the Lemurs. In ages past, tribes, kingdoms, and entire realms have disappeared in the mist of time, their knowledge seemingly lost forever. But with great dedication and spellcraft, much which was forgotten can be rediscovered, like the runic message. We compiled a book of tutelage ready for transcription. Mark of the Owl. If there's no cleared ancient wonder, we lose 20 stability, but we gain 15 knowledge from every cleared ancient wonder and 2 shadow affinity." Dude, I'll take that. That makes sense. We pick up Agonize and a new book, which is going to be Demon Gate, which allows us to get Demonkin. Is this Steam 2 for the Demon Reavers? This is Stream 3.
Will always have
Episode 5.
Though perhaps not entirely willing ones.
Nothing ever straightforward, right? Let's take Demonkin right away. The first episode of this is going to get uploaded tomorrow. This is very confusing if you're watching this as a VOD in the future, because you're like, wait a minute. But I thought I was watching this now. You're getting a Merchant's Guild, which is going to print money for me. You're getting a Lens of Anguish. You made war trophies. Let us build ye a Masonic Hall. You made a monolith. Let us build ye... a Basilica of Lamentation. Ooh. Or a Demon Gate. Well, I do want that Basilica. And I think I can go right here. Because nothing is scaling off of that. And these guys are an industrious city, so a Forester doesn't really matter. Wait, I was thinking the Doom... What does the Basilica do? Sorry. Mana per farm and Forester. Mana and knowledge and city stability. Put it there instead. Hungering Maw doesn't scale off nearby, so... Oh my god, and then you still want more stuff. I haven't cleared that yet. So I'm going to put a farm in here. And I'm going to have you build, I don't know, man, ballista towers. Just give me something cheap. Wait, I already cleared this. God dang it. Get these guys out of here. Why are they taking damage? Hostile seas. Because there's a river? Sunken ruins. Huh. That feels unusual. Shrouded and misty air, dimension where powerful Goat built magical landscapes. No city or outpost can be built. I didn't think Sea Storm affected river provinces. Is that a glitch? Do I have a river somewhere else? Yes. Yeah, that's a glitch. Or it's because sunken runes count in here, which it really shouldn't have. I don't know why it has that. Peculiar. But no matter. Did I check out the new DLC for Rogue Trader? Because not gonna lie, I recently binge watched your Rogue Trader Chaos run. Yes, actually on Sunday, I think my coverage of that is going up. So we did do a little 4-hour coverage. I haven't gone into it too deeply because they have another DLC coming out later this year, and I want to just kind of combine the two together. We're probably going to do another full Rogue Trader run as Dogmatic. It's a bit of a shame because that new DLC actually like fixes a lot of the chaos stuff. But, you know, you can't win them all. A will thief. Tier 2. He's enslaved. He does every type of damage? You know what? Let's take a look at him. At the very least. He has Cosmos Awakening and Cruel Weaponry. He is costing me 54 upkeep. Yeah, I don't think that's worth keeping. Though these guys look hella sick, very demonic. I know Umbral Demon is not really what we're going for in this run, but I just don't want to pay that upkeep if I'm going to be real. Sepulchred Sanctum down here. I talked about building an outpost up here, and I still think that's kind of a good idea. There's also 2 ancient obelisks, which would complete this quest. So you know what? I think I'm going to let them do that. You can just chill in the city. In the city. California. And then these guys can come through with you. And you 3 are gonna go here. Here. Because I have another thing to bind. Karen has bound a gold wonder. So we should look at locking down that relationship as well. Let's clear out these obelisks for sure, if we can. Claim the soul of a hapless blood exarch. Other undead stare at your troops with fear and hunger in equal measure. Fear, however, soon prevails, rendering the group unwilling to attack. 50% failure. The blood exarch is unaffected. Shadow crisis. Initiate battle. I'm willing to take this 50% chance. Crud butts. Yikes. Those are souped up corrupt souls. Aspect of the root. Blessed armor. Blooming imbuement. Brutal mark. Frenzying imbuement. Scorpion venom. We are going to put some of these guys in our armies, for sure. Sorry for the off-topic question. My dude, not at all. There's no such thing. We go off-topic so much, so. Big church next to the giant demon mouth seems very fitting, right? Whole new run, you say? Yeah, I am looking forward to that Rogue Trader run. Do I want to lose an overseer, but maybe pick up a corrupt soul? What do you guys get when you go champion? Champion patch up. Heals a little bit more, removes 2 more status effects. The thing is these are like tier 3 overseers. Tier 2 support units, and I'd rather a tier 3 support unit, but I don't know that we get one. I'll just take this. The Golden Guard 64s, forged by Mugarth Smogabog. Resistance and spirit protection. I mean, I'll just put those on me. Secrets of the ancient obelisks. Markings swirl and quiver as if trying to escape your gaze. They yield their shrouded message describing hidden hordes or sepulchres in which forbidden powers of world-changing potential are locked away. You should activate this obelisk. Okay. Done. I also want to build an outpost up here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it right here. Now, do I want to build an outpost, or do I want to unlock constructing outposts that are cheaper and then build an outpost? The answer may surprise you, but it really shouldn't. You're going to build a demon gate on that teleporter. You built ballista towers. I'm going to build you an Imperial Academy. You're finishing up that Masonic Hall, and then I want you to build a demon gate on that teleporter. You're going to cast Demonic Hunger on the Oz Custodes. Give them some mouths. Because everybody needs some extra mouths. Bounty for this Pirate Cove. I would like to accept that. Axe Tusk. Wow, look at this. He just completely wrapped around the Wonder. Novet Ico. That's a vassal state. Okay. I'm going to take this city. I've decided. This is to become one of mine. Ah, and you want me to kill this Umbral Nest. I'll also take that job, because that Umbral Nest keeps attacking me. And actually, what I'll probably do is kill this stuff and move right over there. I do want this Cursed Tower. How much to expand our cities? 800 Imperium. Yeah, right. Let's think about it. Need tea and throat lozenges with Rogue Trader due to the walls of text you'll be reading? Yeah. That is true. Oh, cool. I could even make this an Oz Custodes city. Interesting. Let's start by killing these guys. Yeah, I'm okay with that. +2 retaliation attacks on a halberd. Activate. The third obelisk is activated at your behest. A humming vibration unlocks a vision in your mind. You sense a potent danger both beyond the threshold of every shrouded gate. Only the bravest and most powerful should endeavor to venture into the sepulchred domains of the Shrouded Isles. The location of all shrouded gates are revealed to you. And we get a bunch of knowledge. Okay. I like how every, like, rock is just defended by hordes of Reapers and Undead Titans now. Every shrouded gate? There's one over here. That's a breached gate. Are you breached gates? You're just a bunch of temples of the Prophet. What is a temple of the Prophet? Knowledge per adjacent conduit. They have no shrouded gates over there? I find that difficult to believe. Only Slam Pit. What a great name for a capital city. Shrouded gate. Oh, they're red when they're shrouded. So shrouded gates instead of breached gates. Shrouded gates have access to secret spells. They don't look any different on the map. You're a shrouded gate right here, too. You're a shrouded gate that nobody has bound. Okay. Apparently, I have all the shrouded... I have all the breached gates. So there's 2 shrouded gates, and they're both, like, as far south as possible. I could get to you. I could get to you and get a secret spell. Do you have a teleporter down here by any chance? What does a teleporter look like? That? A little weird circle? I don't think she has any teleporters at all. Oh, God. Well, that doesn't make my life easier. Okay. Okay. We have a plan. This is his wonder. There are many wonders like it, but this one is his. Shrouded gates are the red ones with the secret spells. Yeah. Chuckles gets killing momentum. Let's go. New Empire development skill. This? No, that's 1 turn. After winning a battle, you can spend mana and resurrect any of your non-hero units that died. What? That's crazy. Dude, I love this Empire tree rework. Quarries grant food income. What Empire development skill got turned on here? We already had everything. Okay, you built an Imperial Academy. Let's just finish your defenses, I guess. You formed an outpost. You formed an ironclad citadel. All these tier 4 cities. I thought about making you a Merchant's Guild as well. Let's just build you a monolith right now, because mana is really my problem. What did you lose? You're a caster, you're a caster, you're a caster. You have a Tyrant Knight and a Painbringer. You lost a Tormentor. Temptress. Yeah, I'll build another one. I tell you what. You're going to come up here and clear this wonder. And then this guy is going to go down there and get the Shrouded Gate. It's going to take him a while. I guess you guys can come and hang out with this homie. Chuckles is doing very well. Chuckles got some gear upgrades. And he is feeling extra bougie right now. You're going to move. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind him healing a bit more. Chuckles. Gorgoon. I mean, I feel like I should go for kill. Melee attacks do 50% extra damage. Bonus is reduced. Or melee attacks do more damage as the target loses health. Fatal strikes. I feel like if you're in melee, then you've messed up. So we'll have you get that finisher. Couple of spiders en route. Do you guys evolve? You do. You cost 113 mana to get and then cost me an insane amount of extra mana to keep? You do. Dismiss. You're going to explore this Breached Arcanium and just attack the goons. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, everybody go back home. I don't really want to spend Imperium anymore when I don't have to. So I'm going to stop doing that. We have a lot of cash. You guys are going to heal another turn and then fight those Umbral Demons. That also gives you time to bring up this Temptress. After winning a battle, you can spend mana. I like that, but I do need more Imperium for more cities. This training camp is about to leave. I don't want summon animal. It doesn't feel right. Priovec, I forgot all about you. I actually have to kill you. All right, we'll work on that. Storm Giants, Rock Giants, and Spirit Hawks. New hero in 4 turns. Excuse me. Finally found the right gates. Finally, right? Agent Brian, hello. Nice. Now we're also having demons. Oh my god, and we just unlocked Demonkin. Alright, so you 3 move here. Let's sit on the outside of that Umbral Nest for a moment. We've unlocked Demonkin. I obviously want to take Summon Balor. Especially if it's discounted. This city has grown. So I have ancient obelisks in like all directions. I also have a gold mine up here. I also have a coast tower that we haven't explored. And a mine, and that will be a sepulchred sanctum up there. Should I just put a teleporter up here for now? Honestly, not a bad idea. You're getting donked by hostile seas, but that's okay. These homies. Probably need to head over to Priovec. Bronze Citadel can build an academy, sure. Varego just got access to demons. Let's build him a mint. So you can now recruit gluttonous imps. This was just added in the patch. We have Inferno puppies. We have gremlins. The only problem is that all these demons cost mana. Oh, you can recruit immolated souls. Sick. Target enemy unit sustains damage, range 3. Increase fire damage for each burning the target has. Cool. You're a melee mage with pass-through. Vengeful Flames. Attacker sustains fire damage. I also have a Blazing Aura on you, so you sustain fire damage. Those could be very fun. We have full-grown Inferno Hounds, which are combat trained and low maintenance. We have Nightmares. Scalds, of course. So this is, I can start replacing my Overseers with Demons, which is going to be much better because these guys are excellent support units. Fantastic. We also get Chaos Eaters, and we also get Infernal Jug-Jugs, who do cost a lot of mana, but are pretty good charge units. Do Skulls cost a lot of mana? No, they mostly cost gold. Excellent. So we're going to start recruiting Skulls and replacing all of our Overseers. Gobbler the Squig. You are my weird Scattershot Ranger, but you also have a lot of crit. You could use barrage attacks now that you have a great bow. Let's let's take that. Yeah, it's a tier 4 bow, so you're probably never going to get that replaced. I now have access to Spring Fairies and a bunch of other stuff here. Overseers, Mage Locks from our ally. Okay, okay. Oh my god, a giraffe. The Infernal Juggernaut? Oathbreaker. A subjugator in shining armor confronts you. Today my blade will end you, infernal scum. This is the oath I took before the heralds of the divine judgment to find and dispatch an emerging chaos master that wreaks havoc on this realm. This is to be my final test before leaving the life behind of sin of depravity. Like this guy's riding a zebra. Ooh, I can turn him into an Oathbreaker Warbreed. Blood Mage. Powered by magic and resistance. Lose 73 knowledge per turn or lose 567 gold. I have so much gold. Oh, sick. Cool. We have a ghost Warbreed, an ethereal Warbreed. Astral Blood. So he also crits really high, which is great because he has 30% crit chance. Oh, this guy is going to be a mean bean machine. Oathbreaker on a Warbreed is cracked. Here I was bringing up that Temptress. Nope. You go back home, lady. Listen, lady. All right, and we're going to take that next turn. 3 of you. Get in here. I just realized I'm not using my elitist character in this squadron. This is a lot of fights. I guess we'll take the easy ones first. Oh no, allow them to flee. No. If I take this army of 1 is the only one that's going to get removed, right? That's my understanding. Oh, you just got a sick, unique Warbreed unit? Here, let's kill it in the very first auto result. Carista's secret spell gives you immolated souls. It kills enemy heroes. You get those boys and you can keep them after the battle if you pay with mana. Cool. Does that tyrant look different than normal? He seems so dark. Oh, probably because of Age of Death. Oh, it's just a cloud. Okay. Yeah. Sundering Curse and Hindering Blizzard. Ooh, wow. Okay. Rite of Fury. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Rite of Fury. Everybody gets hastened. You can sprint. I'm going to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Why do you guys take so little damage from this charge strike? That should be doing 31. Physical protection. Prescient phase. You have 7 defense? Fighter tier 2, elite metal mythic, elite legend, defensive mode +2. Dude, I don't even know. Just move you up, I guess. Is it worth doing a champion wheel of the Banshee? No one's in range. What about you? Oh, might as well kill something. God, we have a severe lack of support skills right now. Oh, God, right. An Age of Death means all of our heals are like 50% less effective. All right, we'll bring up that Corrupt Soul. Oh, cool. You have Aspect of the Root. You might as well cast that because it'll give him low foliage. Cast a Hex Pack on that Dire Penguin. And the Affliction on them would be probably my best option because they're all bundled together. So that stacks a lot of debuffs. You can blat one. Like, I think I just charge. Deals damage, focus, aggression, flanker, torment. On any character. And torment is like morale? Whenever it uses an ability. I'm going to cast that on you. Because you also have the Hex cast on you. Then I'm going to cast that. And I'm not going to be able to do a combat spell this turn. You're going to defend. You're going to defend. You're going to defend. Do I want to move you up further? Probably not. You're going to come up here and defend. How much war could a war breed breed if a war breed could breed war? About as much war as a war breed could breed if a war breed could breed war. Number in exile. Whoa. This is going to be a bit of a messy fight, I think. Cool build. Thank you, T-Moz. And Miyamoto, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Come on in. War breed that costs Imperium. War breeds always cost a little Imperium. Tier 4 units, Tier 4 and Tier 5 units always cost Imperium. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that guy grazed all of his shots, that Dire Penguin, and now he's about to break. And yeah, look, these Tormentors have 3 retaliation attacks. I actually thought they had unlimited. No, they have hypervigilance, so they can't be flanked. But they get 3 retaliations, so they are the perfect tank for us. Now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a right of bloodletting, and you have 3. So I'm going to bloodlet you. Even though you are one of my nice rare Tyrant Knights. And Broken Will. Heal. You have a kill on that Will Thief. Thing is, I'm pretty sure if I move you up, you could still get kills. And you could get transfer lights. And you might even be able to dominate. Not yet. You can actually kill him. Good old Mage Lock Cannon. Good old trusty Mage Lock Cannon. 4 blood parasites, sustained damage, bleeding, strength sapping. I'm going to cast that because I want him to turn into a blood parasite. I could curse eat him. You have, yeah, you'll heal if you also hit this guy is the other thing. I'm just gonna let you attack then. Because that will also give me a blood maggot. And then... oh god, your movement sucks. Let's teleport you there. And then I'm going to bring you up here, and I'm going to whiplash, I guess, this guy. Chuckles, I'm really not sure where to bring you, but we'll just move you up for now. This cannon doesn't really have great shots. Oh, you could kill that guy. So I guess let's take that. We can defense. We can defend. Blah, 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 blah. You, I think you have to move up. Steel Blast Staff. Steel Blast Ass. Let's do that because at least you get reclaiming. You trigger his precog. That would trigger it, hit, and then trigger it again. Aha, so it lied about how much damage it would actually do. Okay, but you can handle that. Send an Immortal up here. Send my Corrupt Soul up here. Lots of Life Seeds. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Who is the, oh, there's a Direcaster there, too. I didn't even see him. We'll start blasting him to little to no success. And then... what's your third ability? Champion Hysteria Storm. Yeah, I don't want you to cast that. I think this Tyrant Knight is going to get killed. Which I'm not stoked about. Let's do that. Ba, 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 ba. Hear me out. You're going to go on him to shut down his abilities. You're going to displace and replace. Kill that guy. And then you are gonna go here and also hit this guy. Why not? Ooh, morale very low. Are you hexed? No, you're not. Wow. Dude, we do some serious morale damage. Are architects still very powerful? I would say yes. We did architects in our last run. And they slapped. They slapped pretty well. Yeah, that Tyrant Knight is for sure dead. Are Dire Penguins melee mages? I didn't know that. That is what we call an oopsie. Oh well. You got stunned. These guys are also melee mages, but let's take that flank to start. I probably don't want to hit myself with a cannon. Tell you what, we can do that. Kill him. I would free up these guys. Sundering Curse. Target enemy unit and another within 3 hexes. 28-2 or the Sundering Curse for 19-3. 10 damage, 13 damage. I guess the Hindering Blizzard's going to do more here. I'm just wondering if I want to cast something to trigger Star Blades. Just do that, get some feasts. Critical. I don't know why I'm not focusing my attacks at all here. Ba-da-dum-dum. Oh, you're an immortal, so I guess let's send you in. %53 chance of death, 54. Or let's just kill him. Chuckles. We'll have you move. Everybody else here is fine. I don't suppose this cannon can hit that guy. It can. Dude, that cannon has really been putting in work. Little blood maggot. If a umbral tyrant routes, do I enslave it? It's currently routing. You're also currently routing. You're also currently routing. Wow, man. The morale damage is serious business. I guess we're going to start moving over here. Transfer life to him. And then curse is 6. Investiture is 4. I could curse him. It's a lot of running penguins. He just broke. This is the only guy that hasn't broke, this tyrant. And now he's broken. It's probably going to full heal our army. They die. They made it so that they can't actually be broken. Oh, grants immunity to being captured. Maybe recruited after combat by spending more spoils or gold for non-Reaver empires. Is that always in control loss immunity? Either way, it's okay. Picked up a Direcaster and a Warlock if we wanted him, but honestly, he doesn't look very good. A Direcaster I'll take, though. Especially because I think they are demons. Yeah, they're umbral demons. Penguin! Oh, is that new? I feel like that's new. They officially added in Penguin as a class. My leader looks really cool. I bet the game can't make something this cool. Phantom Warbreed, veteran of the Ghost War. There's always cooler stuff to be made. This is what I've learned. Let's keep that Direcaster. Wand of Lightning Strike, a Hunter Spider Mount, a Shield, an Arcfire Orb. Oh, cool. And that counted. Now the real question comes, do I want to fight the rest of you? Yeah. I think I do. Oh, hello, Mona. How'd you get in here? I mean, Phantom Warbreed is pretty baller. Warbreeds are one of... I would actually argue that a Warbreed is the best unit in the game. For one simple reason, and it's how much power they add to your army score. Nothing else has given me as high value than Warbreeds. So, like, if you stack... Because, like, if you make an army that's just, like, 1 hero and 5 Warbreeds, I think it has, like, 2,400 army strength. And because they get natural regeneration, they tend to live very well when you have a lot of them. They also just, like, get in a bunch of HP, and as they level up, they become really, really strong. Do I want to lose that Direcaster? It's a really good penguin. It's a really good penguin. And those are hard to get. So the answer is yes. Joke him hello. 30 degrees outside, you're melting? Yuck. That is big, big yucko. What do we have here? We got a Painbringer, we got Chucks, we got the Corrupt Soul, a Cannon, a Blood Cultist, and a Skeleton Mage. You guys got an Immortal, Thorn Skeleton, Banshees, Om Nom Nom. You got a Tyrant Knight, Painbringer, a Warbreed, Spore Beast, who's probably going to actually go here. And that Overseer. Let's heal you. Want to say hi to everybody, Moni? Here, hold on. Oh, here you go. Here we go. Say hello. Army with a Warbreed and a Lieutenant and some random dudes is a lot of fun. Yeah. I really like the Lieutenant book. I haven't quite found, I feel like, the best way to use it. But I like the books that feel like they're not magical. There's something about that I find really charming in this game. Summer doing summer things. I remember winter doing winter things and would rather summer than winter things. Nah. That do be how it is sometimes. Hey, Moni, how you doing? You're a big sleepy face today. Yes, there you go. Bat your eyes at chat. Oh, no, or look away. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Crazy one? Hi. Are the lights too bright? Too bright for me today. Took your daughter to the movies a few days ago. It was 38, 7 a.m. and it's 23 degrees right now. Ugh. Well, it's not that here. And I am very grateful for that. We're going to hex pack you. And then Infectious Affliction. And then I think everybody else is just going to vibe. Ooh. That looks painful. That is painful. I don't love that. Wow, I guess I really went too far ahead considering he has a bunch of flying units. Okay. I'm going to do a Rite of Life Leeching over here. I'm actually going to shoot those guys. Maybe a bit weird, but I'd rather a 2-for-1. For bang. Yeah, you might as well just Warbreed. Warbreed do Warbreed things. I think if I go here and trample, I'll move you away from my lord so that he can full cast. I'm going to transfer life on myself to give me strengthened. Then I'm going to 100% chance of dominating that character for free with Bend Broken Will. That was pretty good. Then I'm going to kill you. Refresh that Broken Will. Hit him with Cruel Bolts. You are a Tyrant Knight. That's really good because I actually just lost my Tyrant Knight in the last fight. I'm going to do a Blizzard over there to get life seeds. Do you want to go there? Or do you want to go, like... That's a Pursuer. It's just going to fly. Alright, kill him. You know what? I don't need... him to run, because it will kill his ability to it'll kill all of his movement points after the fight. Sorry, Marina's 1 point behind here right now. You actually cannot get around. I could teleport you in. You already dread burst me, so. Champion Scarlet Plague, Charge Strike. That leaves the Skeleton Mage able to attack and kill it. I can then eat that corpse so he doesn't bring it back to life and attack this guy. I have Crushing Anguish, 40%, 40%, 40%. Much higher percent now. 80% Crushing Anguish. Let's take that. This guy's already like, maybe I leave. Okay, that's all fine. Oh my god. Dude, they just get, they're just grazing basically every shot. This Warbreed gets a cleave? Oh, yes! You never get to get a cleave that good with a Warbreed. Super satisfying. For Blam Blow. I guess we'll go for him, since that other guy is basically already morale broke. And I guess you'll just get the kill, since everything here is dead already. Screwed up my flank there, but that's okay. Hemorrhage bolts. You can't reach him. Unless... do I have anything that gives me haste? I don't know. You're running. You're not yet, so why don't we shoot you with a cannon? Bada boom. You're gonna bite him in the shins. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna go over here. Actually, can I cast Agonize on him? You know what, man? I'm like trying to save up my mana, so probably let's not do that. There's no real reason to do it. In fact, you know what, man? Here you go. There's like one enemy left. Sometimes I have to remember to just let the computer do the cleanup. Guy has so many debuffs on him. And now he's stunned. Dude, the moment we get Havoc magic, it's going to be nuts. Because we'll do a bunch of extra damage based on status debuffs. Nice. And I'm going to keep that Tyrant Knight. Are you an undead Tyrant Knight? No, you're an Umbral Demon Tyrant Knight. Actually, you're not an Umbral Demon. You just have Umbral flesh. You should be an Umbral Demon, but you're glitched out for some reason. Yeah, see, you're an undead Tyrant Knight. And technically this Immortal is as well. I don't know. Why don't you just teleport down here for now? I see you, Priobek. Come here and sit in town for a moment. These homies are going to travel together. Okay, there's a lot of things that have just happened. You built an academy. You should build a Basilica of Lamentation, which scales off of nearby farms and foresters. That's a decent spot for it. You also have room to expand. This would give me Rainbow Clover, and I could build another conduit here, so let's do that. Do I have a guild in this city? Yes. I have a farming guild in this city. We're probably going to want to change that. You built a Scald. And I think I would like to build more Scalds. Because I want to put them up in these armies. Alright, you got a Beacon of Valor. Give you a free blacksmith. I guess just replace the teleporter with the demon gate just because. Ba 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 ba. You don't know what guild you want. Right now, I'm just going to build you a bathhouse. I could still give this guy a gold vein build. I mean, I guess, like, he currently has the nautical governor. I could just give him this, like, one nautical square. He does have access to the sea down here as well. Oh, and you built a city down here. You don't have a lot of foresters right now, so I'm going to give you a little mangrove forest. Because now you can also build, like, some of the sea buildings. We have 900 Imperium points. Let's increase our city cap. Because then I can build another city. Miyamoto, hello. Welcome. Undead Giant always reminds you of the Lich King. Yes. He's got that vibe, right? I do think I want to build this up into a city. The question is do I go Lemurs or Oz Custodes? Arcane resistant, focus resistant, cold-blooded. Inferno Hound's Cureless. I guess, like, does it really matter? The answer to that is no. Let's make it an Oz Custodes. It's in the north. Why the heck not? So, you guys are all going to come back here. You're going to replace that Overlord with this Scald in a minute. Too many different steps. Same issue in France where I live in Montpellier. We have the Mediterranean Sea to make things tolerable. Yes. Though I did hear it was yesterday, it was 44 degrees in southern France. Which I was like, gross. That's unacceptable. 0 research. Buff spell, Berserk Infernal Might. Minor race transformation. 10% damage for each of the target's negative status effects. That's what we want. Race transformations are really good for us. You built a Merchant's Guild, which is excellente. Pretty much have everything built in there. You're being pillaged. We're going to deal with that in a second. Karen is ready for the full alliance, so we're going to do that. Do I have a tranquility pool? I do. Virego built a mint. Bit of an odd choice, but okay. You actually kind of have everything you need. So we'll start just building you defenses. And foresters are extra good for you. Oh my god, we also have this gate. Another breached arcanium. Can you do it? This teleporter is not yours. Explore this ancient wonder and fight the current occupant to conquer the site and claim the rewards. Okay. Interesting. All right, so let's wait for the rest of their squad to show up. You made a scald. I guess let's make another one and another one. Because I want to put one of those in every party. You lost a bunch of troops. What do you have? A Painbringer Dragoon and an Overseer. Give you that Inferno Puppy. You are a Spellblade, so... Frontline, backline, mid. You need another backline. Give you the Skeleton Mage then. You know what, man? You're not in a rush. Could you bring these troops over to help? You're building a city. You can annex another province, which is going to be this Breached Arcanum. Nice. My ruler has leveled up. Bone Wyverns and Zombies. I don't think I'm going to do either of those. Add an effective channel ritual. Let's put Quicken Ritual on, because I'm never going to use something that takes this entire turn. Wand of Lightning Strike. I'm going to give that to you. Zero mana income. Cancel this. Turn 100. Giddy up. Two gills for Materium is my favorite bonus so far. That is a very good bonus. Do the tusks require more teeth maintenance or less than the teeth inside the mouth? Ooh, good question. Good question. From the various backgrounds, I can honestly say that if it's the case, then screw Southern France. 32 degrees right here. Not happy. Yeah. Polymorph does kill angels in Ring Story Realm. Yes, it should. Yeah. The Inferno Puppy Mount. Yeah, all of our guys have Inferno Puppy Mounts. Cities gain 100% knowledge income. Ending wars grants Imperium. Declaring wars is always unjust. Unless you're a Reaver. I'm assuming we're immune to that. But to be honest, I don't know for sure. I don't really know for sure. Shipyard? What if Mages Guild? Let's. What if Mages Guild? Yes. Swap you with a conduit. Swap you with a conduit. You're a conduit. You're a towel. You're a conduit. All right. That'll actually be good. Now, if I can only get an Arcane Governor, which I can! Well, problem solved. Oh my god, he's a tier 3 arcane governor too. Each conduit grants 5 mana. Each population gets 2 mana. And at his next level, he'll get 10% additional mana. Delightful. We'll hit that in a minute. There's 5 conduits there as well. You're gonna come down here. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna go in there. You're gonna come in here. You're gonna go over there. Where's that new guy we just hired? You're gonna come over here. You guys are gonna beat them up. You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't really want any more tier 1 units, even if they're cheap. A Death Calling Slicer. Ooh, 20% critical hit damage. Condemn and Lifesteal. Hot diggity dogs. That's a good item. You have a weakening one-hander and you're a Spellblade. Or I could give you this critical thing and you're a Spellblade, so I could also make you a crit build. Defensive mode Nullify. Defensive mode Shield Wall. I can also give you a Hunter Spider Mount. I like that you actually match the Hunter Spider Mount right now. I don't know that I'm going to change you. I could give you a spider on your hat. But it doesn't feel right. Could give you cat ears, but that also doesn't feel right. I always want to give people that pirate hat. Yeah. I think I'm going to give this guy the crown. I am sure we have a name for him. We do. He was to be named Sir Jimifer the Unclean. Sorry, Gio. I gotta go in order. Poor Gio's getting robbed. You're a conduit? Sounds like name calling. It's a pretty polite name calling. Okay, why can't you build anything? Because I have no free guild slots. And I have no mana. I could build a Room of Recall. Don't really know that I need it. I could build a Spelljammer. Don't really know that I need it. I could just throw in more war trophies. Never really hurts, I guess. You're draft-based. You're golden draft. You're draft-based. I guess more war trophies here as well. Om Nom Nom has leveled up. You don't really end up close. I don't want you summoning well, you know what? Actually, you are kind of my undead guy. I'm going to give you Exhume Undead. Why not? Tax and debuff gain a 90% chance of inflicting weakened. 10% damage, 1 to defensive resistance. Rituals of strength, regenerate, strengthened, enhanced heal, bolstered defense, bolstered resistance. I'm gonna give you regenerate as well. Oh, I didn't even realize he had the demon skulls on his cape. I like that we have this little necromancer. It's cool vibe. All right. You're going to get them. I don't know what I'm going to do with this overseer right now. Probably just bring it down to... I guess probably bring it over here somewhere. These guys got their kill, so they can run back to this crowd. It's a bit glitched up right now, but it'll be fine. These guys. Okay, I have a Shrouded Arcanium down here that we need to get to. Hold on. Let's do one step at a time here. Let's explore the Shrouded Gate. Because we've never done this, and this is a unique spell, and I want to know what it is. Made a demon catgirl spellblade with an axe and a shotgun. Let her blind foes with fire. I don't know who we're going to do for a demon catgirl. There are certainly options. I don't know what's correct. But they're going to have to be obviously kawaii as hell. Libby, hello. All right, let's check this. The Shrouded Gate is inspected by a handful of Scholars of Artificing and a Moon Guarding. What are Scholars of Artificing? Oh, just these birds. Who seems amused to see Goblet the Squig approach. Welcome, Secret Seeker. We, the Scholars of Artificing, designed and built these Shrouded Gates. It transports those who can solve the following riddle to a hidden realm of power. It turns stones to castles. It turns trees to walls. It turns rocks to roads. It changes weak to strong. Sometimes of love, sometimes for a day, but always a way. Of what do I speak? I was gonna say time, but that doesn't necessarily make sense. Trees into walls. Production? Oh, you are labor. I guess I could just look at the answer. Production blocked for 1 turn. Clear the Shrouded Gate without a fight. Enter battle. Oh, 300 binding fragments. But it's a really difficult fight. Whoa. Are these owls? Oh, the owl bastions look hilarious. On unicorn mounts. Gold-touched obsidian weapons, resonant weapons, shield defense, vigilant, 8 defense. War golems. Afflictors. And a moon guardian. I'm just gonna take that. I'm trying to get rid of the overseers anyway. Fine portal. Yay! Now... God damn it. I was gonna say, as long as, like, King K. Rool doesn't have an army of, like, 2,700, including his ruler here, to come in and sweep in, kill me, and then take that, we should be fine. As long as that's not the case. So I guess I'm going to move those guys down there. Quarries grant food. Immediately gain binding fragments. Om Nom Nom just maxed out. So now tier 3, 4, and 5 get +1 rank. Never die when retreating. Yeah, even Scalds come in at veterans now. You come in at soldiers. Yeah, okay. Tier 1 comes in at champions. I thought they'd be higher than this. 1 and 2 are recruited at rank +1. And then the Smith's Guild gives, I think, +2. I don't know, something else in here is given the other point. Oh, I guess because the armory still gives like +1 to 1 and 2. And the blacksmith gives +1 to 1. And then the Smith's Guild is +1 to 1, 2, 3. Okay. What? Who are you? Warbreed Army. Warbreed Army of Mistwalkers. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. We might have to swoop in and deal with them. I guess we'll see. Really like the new backring capes. Yeah. Yeah, we have that order one on ours. Should I just hide in here, maybe? Yigard's Arcanium. The epitome of the Shrouded Isles, a wizard tower steeped in secrets and experimental magic, hidden from the prying gaze of the Archons, created as a subterfuge to elude the circle of Dojai, blah, 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 sought to limit the power. Now, there's all sorts of rewards and goodies up here. Guess let's go Prelude to Doom. Chapter complete. Pick another new book. We're going to go Tome of the Crimson Rain. Because we have all this blood magic.
Blood carries greater power than mortals may think. Does the blood of the Archons not carry their essence? Do we not use blood as payment?
The Oz Custodi are currently Whiteborn, but could I overwrite that with Gift of the Old Blood?
And so we drink to fill the void within.
I don't know.
For the gift of the old blood demands souls to sacrifice.
Tier 3 units and Tier 4 units get Coagulate. At the start of combat, for each friendly non-summon Tier 1 and 2, get HP and healing. $90 mana to block in the Blood Exarch. That's 20 units. At a base upkeep of 6 mana is 120 mana upkeep. I actually can't afford that. I'm just going to take the Blood Exarch if that's the case. I think I'm okay down here. I have that Mistwalker army to deal with, but I also have these little mini armies to deal with. To just clear out some stuff. Get some loot. Get some level ups. Get some silver tongue fruit. Okay, you guys, you have to go in there. I have too many overseers. I'm missing an army. If I have 6 heroes... Where is my other hero? Oh, in the portal. Right. Could clear out that pasture. Could clear out this stuff as well. There's another ancient obelisk up there. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I might as well. The city of Pitchbeck has been founded. I guess Chuckles is in charge of this. Not that it's going to do him much good, but we'll grab a storehouse. We'll boost this. And just grab a forester to start us off. And you know what? I have like infinite money, so I might as well boost things. Grab one more workshop next. Goblin's leveled up. Didn't I just give you like a crit? The bow with the step is a crit bow. So let's go Keen Edge. That bumps you up to 50% crit on your attacks. Now, Shadow Bolstering Matrix, Chaos Bolstering Matrix is... All of this costs mana, but all of it is very good. What spells doth we cast? Rite of Bloodletting is Shadow and Chaos. Rite of Light Leeching is Shadow and Chaos. Infernal Jaws is Chaos. You're Chaos. These are all debuff spells. These are for buff and healing spells. We're going to be taking... I actually don't have my build open. Our last couple tomes here are Chaos, right? So... when casting for the next 2 turns... This, again, all these are Shadow and Chaos, so it doesn't matter which one I go for. Tome of the Demon Gate, do you have buffs? Friendly army spell, summon spell, sustain city spell, major race transformation, damage debuff. We got to get this major race transformation cast. That's what we really ought to be focusing on. Tome of the Chaos Lord is a unit enhancement. This is a buff spell, so killing momentum and hastened on all units. So Chaos Bolstering Matrix is the better option for us here. But before I spend any mana, 600 for Demonkin, 350 for Vessels of Chaos. I need both of those cast. Hello, my partner who has a lot of mana to sell me. Would you like to start selling me mana? Do mana per turn as well, I guess. Alright, I think she's running out of mana. Yeah. That was pretty good, though. Do you have any items I might want? Helmet of Hyper Awareness? Hardy Helm? Skirmisher of Dragon Slaying. I tell you what, I should buy all of these things, because even if I don't want them, I have a lot of money, and I can break these down and get items out of them. Dude, give you hyper awareness, and now you're immune to flanking. One defense, 15 HP. You're a Spellblade, you're a Ranger, you're a Spellblade. You're a defensive Spellblade, though, so let's give you the defense and HP. And then let's break down a bunch of items. This guy, this guy. I'm going to hold on to this because this is Undead Slayer. I'm going to hold on to that because it is Construct Destroyer. Maybe I'll hold on to that too. I have enough to build some stuff. What needs to be built? You do not have a tier 4 item. So let's start with you. Seeing as you're the big boss hog. Do I go for this blood orb or do I go for a magma orb? Or do I go for an actual magma orb, which has rampant fire? Oh, that costs a point. +1 range. Inflict greater bleed. %30 critical hit chance. We have 2 points here, so I could go for something like Frenzy. Could go Bleeding, Burning. All of our guys tend to do more damage based on whether or not someone is bleeding or burning. We have the +1 range, which is really nice on this. I actually don't know what our crit chance is. I feel like probably not great. We're only a warlock, right? I think we already do burning on all of our effects. Let's take Inflict Greater Bleed. And we're going to call this Gore Beast's Heart. God. If there's one thing I really like doing, it is grabbing your Pantheon and getting a giant hero just so you can get like the tier 6 stuff, the extra infusion points. Is this the second stream? This is the third stream, actually. The tomes that we have, yeah, actually, if you type !build, that's the best way to see what we're doing. But I can quickly just say, my tomes? No, I cannot. Wait, yes, I can. I can go in here and I can say show tome library, my tomes. We have Gluttony, Bloodright, Burning Passion, Pandemonium, Demon Gate, Crimson Rain, Tome of the Doom Herald, and Tome of Torment. So the idea is that we're stacking debuffs. We're stacking debuffs and we're becoming demons. That is the primary goal of the campaign. Become more demon. I tell you what, you're just going to produce merchandise at this point. Same with you. It's pretty good, man, if we have 2 cities that are basically maxed out. You have a prospecting governor. I gotta build a conduit though, because I'm desperate for mana. Because like all of these take 500 mana to repair. K-Rule got beaten. That's good stuff. So this should get moved. Which is gonna also allow me to just teleport that guy back home. And then we have you, and you. You guys are all good. Should be enough mana to cast Demon Form now next turn. Start casting Demon Form next turn. Demonkin. You got Ballista Towers. We're gonna grab Arcane Battlements because of our Mage Lock cannons. You guys are gonna come over here. Spend a turn healing. Yeah, spend a turn healing. I think they're killing the last of his armies there. Get a wild speaker? Nah, just kill him. Spirit Hawk, dismiss. Let's make sure we're fully healed. Give them a turn. After passing many mines in the Valley of Gold, Goblet of the Squig leads her army into Ygard's Arcanium. Entering an impressive vaulted hall, an immaculate gold statue of Ygard Worldbender is placed at the center. Like the void stone that replaced his heart through a macabre covenant for power, Ygard's desire is cold and shiny, a grizzled and mighty dwarf whose greed is as impressive as his beard. He covets wealth and resources above all. The great jewel that adorns his left eye socket in place of an eyeball, also part of the aforementioned pack, is a stark reflection of how he sees the world. He rules over a race of mole-like beings known as the Grave Underlings. It's surmised that their form was chosen part due to their poor eyesight, that they may never covet their master's wealth. Likewise, their natural predilection to excavate the planet's riches allow for them to ever increase the size of Ygard's own hoard. The statue is encircled by stone tablets on which lifelike statues of gold rest. Gobla recognizes golems, but also spots heroes. When Gobla approaches Ygard's statue, the void stone that replaces his heart quivers as the surrounding gold statues stir. The Gilded Wardens rise and quietly form ranks to defend the Arcanium against invaders. Is Gobla ready for battle? No. Cast flaming spells to soften the golden casings of the defender. Gold Sundering. Tap into Ygard's power to harness the potency of gold. Attempt to replicate the gilding magic. Small chance to turn our enemies into gold. Gilded Blessings. 60% chance of inflicting gilding. Woo. So I can't do that yet, but I can pick up all this gold that's just lying about. I'm excited for that one. Mr. Morale destroying builds have a tendency to feel like it's doing nothing or feel super open when they work and nothing in between. Yeah, the morale definitely coming online was a big one. Didn't know you could trade for mana. Oh yeah, you can't trade for gold, but you can trade for mana. And generally, it's a pretty good deal. Because the computer tends to produce a lot of mana. Okay. That's solid. In fact, that's so solid. Uh-oh. Okay, keep an eye on that. I can actually build my Chaos Bolstering Matrix now. Why are you so dark looking? Ooh. Gift to the Old Blood. Cool. Crocodile pirates became vampires. Oh, that's his capital there as well. So is this other one not taken? It's not. Obviously, I want to come down here too. Very tempting. Very, very tempting. Pretty mad when I realized I needed to bring more than one full army to get rid of a vampire. My first 3 stack killed their armies pretty easy, but took damage and couldn't regenerate in sunless terrain. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We had a really funny battle up here in Dimter where we fought Bone Daddy, and I got him down to like 2 units. Lost my stacks, 2 of my stacks, and there was 1 more stack that I was like, oh, well, if there's only 2 units left, that final guy could go attack. Forgetting the fact that I was fighting an undead necromancer, and he just raised all the units he killed as skeletons, legendary skeletons. So I reduced him to 2 units, and then he came back with like 4 full stacks of legendary units. It was a painful reminder. Okay. I feel like we're about to get this Shrouded Arcanium. We're clearing out the rest of our gates. We're casting Demonkin. Why don't we cut our first video here and then make probably an extended play for the win in the next one. So we'll do that. Everybody, come back and join us next time. Until then, bye-bye.